Hey guys, what's up? What's up? Welcome to another fun chess puzzle. This is white to move, and it's funny because it looks like it looks like a Queen's Gambit declined, the Carlsbad variation. In the Carlsbad variation, there are a few key ideas involving number one, castles, rook b1 and b4 for a minority attack. Number two, castles queenside, and then a pawn storm on the king side. And number three, f3 and e4. f3 and e4 does not look like it's happening here. Just because our knight's already on f3. Usually the knight's on e2 in those lines. So those are like the typical ideas. Black's bishop is usually bad in this line. Castle queenside, like, does it look better than usual or not? Like, we might get some tempi on the knights when we push our pawns forward. I kind of like castling queenside, honestly, and just going for it. But let's think a little deeper. What is Black's idea? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we could castle kingside, go for the rook b1, b4 stuff as always, and go for the minority attack. Knight e5 is playable. h4 is weird. It doesn't look great to me. I'm having a hard time figuring out what the move should be. See some strange ideas. I'm going to show it just because it's a little strange, but I don't think it should work. Knight to b5 is interesting. Oh, he has checks. That's really annoying. Let's say he didn't though. Like my idea was, let's say he didn't have check. Queen d7, knight e5. His queen only has one square, which is e6. It's just like a tactical idea. It doesn't quite work. Something to keep in mind, perhaps. So let's say it's Black's move. What will Black play? I don't know. I mean, typical idea is bishop d6 and like knight e7, g6, and bishop f5. Usually the knight's on e6. Black puts a knight on e6, goes g6, knight d7, bishop f5. So, I don't know. Because the bishop on c8 doesn't have great places to go. What is the best move? Knight e5? I have no idea, honestly. If I was playing a game, I'd just castle, but like, there's no way that's the right answer. But it's like a safety move. It's certainly reasonable, you know. Just want to look for a second, cause like bishop b6, bishop d6 looks like a normal thing to do. It's just like a normal position, right? Like I don't quite feel the point of the puzzle. I mean, castle queenside, bishop d6. I mean, we could go knight e5 and f4, which just seems like a bit much to me. Well, listen, guys. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this position, so I'm just gonna go castles. Obviously, there's no way it's right, but I'm not gonna sit here and figure it out, think forever. I'm just gonna learn. Let's look at the answer. Gelfand short. White has no choice regarding which side to castle. His h2 bishop is misplaced for a kingside offensive, and generally attacking on the kingside after queenside castling is not very good for white in the classical change lines in the Queen's Gambit declined. But Black is threatening to solve all his problems with bishop d6, after which a level game would arise. Therefore, white is practically forced into reacting correctly. That's a bit of a... Oh, I can't go bishop d knight e5 now. I'm an idiot. For some reason, I thought I could go knight e5 after castle's bishop d6. So I kind of got the idea. And then bishop here, f4. I just didn't know. And it says white is better. Let's see what Houdini says. Houdini says knight e5, bishop d6, f4, c5, castles. And if for some reason it wants to go a6. I think it's okay for black, pretty much. And after castles... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm doing this off screen. My apologies. I'm such an idiot. Castles, bishop d6. Houdini's playing some craziness. Knight g5. I don't even know what the hell that is. That changed his mind. It went for something else now. Like rook, but like rook a to b1 is a typical idea. Go for some minority attack. You know, opposition is still playable for white. Tough to say. Let's see how the game went. Okay, so that's what happened. Knight e5, bishop d6, f4, c5. Castles, c4. The computer did not like that. It does relieve tension. When you go and move like c4, once the tension goes away, things can be difficult sometimes. Yeah, Houdini does not like c4 that much. It doesn't hate it, though. And after bishop e2, knight e7 is provided by Houdini, going for like the f5 squares and bishop f3. I don't know, it's an interesting question. Like, it does stop this trade, and you could say white's pieces are better than black. So I'm sure that it creates certain practical problems for black to play this move knight e5. I just didn't quite understand like how big of a deal this trade was, because like in a typical line, let's just set up the position from the beginning. What's up, top model? I could not that move. In a typical line in this variation, goes a little something like, I skipped a move, but whatever. Bishop f4, castles, e3, c6, bishop here, whatever, some crap like this. So I guess the point is, if we ever play a move like this, well, it's illegal right now. I mean, it loses a piece. If we play a move like this, like you know, like black can do this in these lines, but I guess knight e5 is that like the idea? I don't know. Let's just take. Tricky. I'm not so sure. Like, I'm sure that knight e5 move creates some trouble. I just didn't realize that like trading these bishops is so obviously like equal. I mean, we still have minority attack ideas. Oh well. So I guess I got that one wrong. I should have figured it. I should have thought about it a little more, because I kind of had a feeling it might be the right move because of that bishop d6, but whatever. Anyway, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.